No intro. Well, yeah, no intro. All right, no intro. I don't think it's necessary. We have the website here. We're gonna go through it. All right. I posted the images that people got from here, and people thought that I was pushing false information. That I was somehow lying on Pusha T, lying on Jay Z, lying on Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? Well, the one I shared with them on Facebook was Pusha T and Jay Z. You know, in particular, I just shared that one because they're both in the same two documents. Like that was easy share. That was an easy share. The Bill Gates stuff, that's a whole other thing. Somehow Jamie Foxx's name is a part of this. There's many, many more we're gonna get into. All right. And I want to say this. This is all alleged misconduct. It's all alleged misconduct. However, I do find it bizarre that you're being mentioned in these files. There's plenty of people that aren't mentioned at all. So what were you doing with your life to even get mentioned? What were you doing? Anyway, let's jump straight into it. So there's no BS, no fluff. Jump straight into it. Pusha T. We'll just go with the first one. Among her handlers, identified the artist Pusha T. Let's see. Now, this is their own document. I'm on justice.gov slash Epstein slash files and data set. All right. So, like, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's be real. Let's be real. No fluff, no BS. This is the FBI's own document. Own document from 2019. All right. So at 8:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, all of this is blanked out. Called the FBI National Threat Operations Center to identify herself as a victim of sex abuse by Jeffrey Epstein and others. What's that? Oh no, sorry. Provided the following information in in approximately in or on approximately 1994. Blah 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 blah. Revealed herself to as a past victim of sexual abuse by Epstein. Blank. So that's her name. Described the abuse occurred during parties. Further identified in approximately 1996 resided with blank in wherever it was, and an unknown man abducted from her home when she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter. While Weinstein had inserted his fingers into blank, blank believes she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. Estimated she was abducted, and I do need to preface this. I'm stopped up. I'm sick or whatever, but I had to do this. I had to do this. I didn't want to read alone. All right, and I wanted to read for the record. Was abducted on 7 occasions, awaking each time. What? wait, wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? She estimated that she was abducted on 7 occasions, awaking each time in an opulent indoor setting, suffered from sexual abuse on multiple of those occasions in which Epstein participated. She recalled Leon Black, William Barr, current United States Attorney General, being present during some of those occasions of abuse. In approximately 2006, Blank last recalled being abused by Epstein. On each occasion, believed she was drugged, clouding her memory. Attributed Blank attributed the drugging as frequently performed by persons assigned as handlers. whom she described as persons who established friendships with the victims. Among her handlers, Blank identified the artist Pusha T. So I need people to stop saying that I made this up. This is the website itself. Can y'all see this? Y'all can see this just fine. She identified Pusha T. What you gonna do with that information? I do find it odd, though. I'm gonna say this while I'm here. I do find it odd. If this is true, it makes Kendrick Lamar working with Pusha T make Not Like Us null and void. Null and void. Cause you know who ain't in here, like in as far as like an actual like actor or anything like that? Drake. Drake's not in here. Now, the only time you find Aubrey Drake Graham, is when they're mentioning a show and they broke down the show and who's on the show. That's it. That's all that's in there when it comes to Aubrey Drake Graham. We're gonna search some other names too, but I do wanna pause and say that, like hip hop, that's a categorical failure. All right, a moral failure on top of all of that. In approximately 2007, she attended a party following an invitation from an unknown man who approached her as she walked down a street. Weinstein and Pusha T also attended the party and drugged her before engaging in sexual abuse. Blank claimed to have additional information of other persons involved in the enterprise and information related to the racketeering conducted in support of the trafficking. Further believed she was under surveillance and stalked at the direction of the people involved in the sexual abuse. Blank confirmed she was not diagnosed with any mental illness. Blank refused to provide her physical address, advising that she maintained no permanent address. Rather, she moved between staying at different hotels. Wow. Wow, okay. So she was that afraid for her life. Let's pull this one up. Oh, I guess it's just showing that he's an artist. Okay. Okay, that's weird. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And somebody got to do this, man. Like, this is the website. All I did was push T. It said full Epstein library. So like I'm not gassing. I'm not gassing. Then this is another thing. Where does this? What the is this link? What the heck is it? Oh, these are a bunch of links. Oh, these are links. Oh no. To what though? I'm not clicking them. I'm not getting no virus. Oh, this is music and emails. Imagine Dragon. Where's Pusha T at? Justin Bieber. I think this is just about music in general. And that is blacked out. What in God's name does this take you to? To where this is the only one that's blacked out. I don't see. Why did this come up? Let me go back. Okay, this is just some Spotify stuff. All right, and then what is this? Okay. Oh my god. I think they were just gathering information just to prove that he was an artist. And that's why he's listed there. All right, cool. Now, Jay-Z. Jeez. So he Wait a minute. Wait. 95 results. Wait a fucking minute. Pusha T. There's that. All right, so look, hold on. Since Jay-Z has so many results, we're going to do this one first. So there's all these Drakes, right? But they're just random people. They're just random other people that have the last name Drake. What you have to do is go Aubrey Graham. This is the only time he's mentioned. Is down here as in here, aka Drake. That's it. When you do it again, he pops up again. And it's just that. And then when you do it again, scroll all the way down. And guess what? It's just that. So several different copies of the same file. But that's the only time he's actually mentioned. These Drakes, and just to prove I'm not biased, I'm going to open this. This Nicholas Drake. That's what popped up. This is why that popped up. Okay? So when people go, oh, the Drake. No, it's not regular Drake. Like, it's not. So Morgan, like, so it's not Drake E. Louverture. Yeah. So it's just an image. Hey, Rick Drake. That's not the artist. Just throwing it out there. This is a clock. Like it's some type of clock being sold or whatever. Like you can see, like these are just images. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Like nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. It's just stuff that was being sold at auctions. That's it. And it's a clock. You can see it right here. It's clock. All right. I think it's very like necessary that you go through here and you actually like try to like understand. I sent cast pics before, but they are Robert Appuccino, da 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 da. So this is a show. Send me the script that somebody was pitching, and they wanted to have Drake in the show. That's why it was mentioned. Emergency contact form. Wait, where's the Drake in on this? Oh, Drake Remington. Yeah. See? Not him. And I know there's somebody that's going to take their time and they're going to go through each and every last one of these to try and find Drake Aubrey Graham, but he's not in there. He's not. I tried. And here I've clicked on them and you can read them before you even open them. It's not him. So, that being said, let's get to other potentially guilty parties. Qatari buys Picasso. Jay-Z defends himself against and the money. What? Okay, so this is just an article. This is just an article. That's not incriminating. Lessons from the Jay-Z business model. Vulture. Okay, what? Extremely clever. Why is all this blacked out? What is this? But I guess it was a business model. That's Spotify. Several of the most successful people in the world never graduated from high school, and yeah, that's all this is about. That's not incriminating. I think again, like I said, the only thing that's incriminating with him is that he's mentioned in the Pusha T thing. I'm pretty sure, but it's just kind of crazy how he's in here like way more time. But he is rich and he is in that upper echelon, so they would see that. You want to know why Why are not San Paulo? Watch the TV. It's all about hip blacks in hip cars with white women. The group that should be in the streets has been bought off by Jay-Z. Okay. Yeah, I think this is I think other than the Pusha T thing and that allegation by that one lady, that's about it. This is just other stuff he's done. He's pulled in there. But that was pretty wild and pretty bad. But all the rest of this stuff, it's just stuff. It's just stuff. And that's what I want also to like be real about is a lot of the Epstein documents is just a lot of stuff. Like these are songs that are in these data sets. These are songs. All right. All right. Now, yeah. These are just song stuff. I think if I keep yeah, I don't yeah, I think somebody was just a fan. I mean, besides the allegation, let's have a wise handling of yeah, that's and yeah, that's the last one. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. Just to push a T, the allegation of that young lady that said she was drugged and then assaulted by them. That's about it. So there's that. Now, let's go because this one was wild when I seen it online. This was pretty wild. I just gotta find it. I just gotta find it in here. No, that's that. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just. It's 24 of them. I'll just go through one by one. I'll just go through one by one. Wait, what? Checking in long time list below. Find the list below. Shoreline Group. Ben Affleck. Spike Lee. The founder EDO Foundation. Hope this email finds you well. It's been a minute since I last saw you. I'm just returning from Haiti and was wondering when you are available to get for a get together. Um, what is this? Uh, EDO Foundation. It focuses on providing healthy food. Okay, so these are people that would be on the guest list or were a part of the foundation. Okay, that's not bad. That's just a nonprofit. All right. Well, that was easy to figure out. Um, Jason Tatum, Jamie Foxx. This is still more about a guest list for the foundation. That's the same email. There's that. There's that. All right. Here we go. So, let's see what happened. She called to report. So the this call was received in 2019. Oh dear God. Okay. Back in the summer of 2004, 2005. Um, so Jayo Pedro Santos. Why is Santos' name not blurred out? Is this a victim? Many celebrities and influential individuals were in attendance, including Jeffrey Epstein, Sammy Sosa, and Donald Trump. This was an outdoor party. However, there was a special fundraiser inside the home. Patti LaBelle's PR agent stood at the door. At the party, Santos and his friends encountered uh, KJ I don't know who that is. KJ had supposedly been hired from Oklahoma for a modeling job. However, at the parties, he learned she had been sold to a man in front. What? I'm sorry, that was very loud. Um, she had been sold to a man in France. Oh, oh, this got dark. This got dark really bad. It was referred to as this Playboy Mansion of the East Coast. Oh, dear. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So anyway, KJ went from Oklahoma to a house in Brooklyn, and then was taken to Wilsig Castle. Several women were being auctioned, and a woman possibly known as Charlotte LNU, last name not known. Okay, last name not last name not known. Last name uh not known. Yeah, that's what that is. Last name is not known. I don't know exactly what the U is. U is last name. I don't know what the U actually is, but that's what that's for. When you don't know the last name, you put L and U. Anyway, Tantal and his friends took KJ to a residence in Brooklyn to pick up her belongings, but a rabbi answered the door and told them they could not enter. Santos called 911 and the authorities met them at a nearby diner. The police were aware of the party taking place at Wiz Willett Castle, and since a luxury vehicle had gotten into an accident, KJ recovered her belongings. Uh, and after she spent 3 days with Santos and his friends, she returned to Oklahoma. KJ appeared to have been dating quarterback Jason Sehorn. A couple days later, Santos saw Colette at the Cheetah Club in New York, and she told one of her friends that Jamie Foxx was interested in spending a night with her and that he could pay her a lot of money. Okay. Okay, how old is KJ? How old is KJ, last name not known? How old is KJ? How old is this woman? How old is she? That's what I need to know. How old is she? How old is KJ? Because encountered KJ, approximately 18 to 23 years of age, who they saved. Okay. Now, if this is where I get really conflicted at, right? Because KJ is an adult, right? And I don't I don't know if I don't think here, right? She went there to be auctioned, right? She was hired for a modeling job. She was trying to get a job, and instead she ended up being auctioned off. But it seemed like she was okay with a portion of the lifestyle of where you sleep with a rich man, he gives you some money, and then you kind of move on. That's what it seems like. Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's so bizarre. Because I mean, at minimum, this is human trafficking. But I don't think Jamie Foxx is guilty of doing like a crime. Like I don't think he's guilty of doing a crime. Uh, this is a normal occurrence in rich people world. So we can you know what? Let me hit up my I gotta I gotta get something. I gotta get don't put the thumbnail. Okay, so I'm not. I upon further review, because what I've had on Twitter, I was gonna get Jamie Foxx put on a thumbnail because the thing they shared seemed like, oh, he was super guilty of something, but it doesn't seem like he was. It seemed like he was just because she was an adult, and it seemed like he was just one to fuck. Oh yeah, this is the table. This is the human trafficking task force, and this is how Jamie Foxx ended up getting mentioned in this table stuff. Because if you where's the Jamie Foxx? Yeah, notable names in each story, right? So uh so yeah. See this, the way this is summarized, this summary makes it seem like Jamie Foxx was like hanging out with Epstein and him and all that. But actually he wasn't at all. So that's like it's so irresponsible, bro. It's so irresponsible to just release this like without context. Like people are dropping stuff and okay, okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this and y'all gotta understand what I'm saying when I say this. I don't feel like I don't feel like Donald Trump was off base when he said this the way could harm a lot of people. Because Jamie Foxx is getting lumped in here and it's not for wrongdoing. Like not standard. I mean, like if you call like paying a woman for sex wrongdoing, I mean, she wants the money. She wants the money, and she's an adult. Yeah, yeah, it, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. That he was kind of right on that note. He was kind of right. He was kind of right. He was kind of right. Well, since we have this, I'm not gonna read these complaint summaries because I don't like the summaries because I just explained why I don't like the summaries. So you could see these, and again, all I did was do that. And you know what? Hold on. What did I just click? Was it this one? No, damn it, it was this one, right? So look, here's what I'm gonna do. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's the link for that. If you want to go through this, that's the PDF link for it. You can confirm it for yourself. You can confirm it for yourself. But I find it to be a bit yeah, I think it's kind of fucked up. I think it's kind of fucked up that Jamie Foxx is online getting slandered and it's not even that. It's not even that like at all. The rest of the stuff it seems like uh okay. There's some event that he was interested in. Like a lot of this stuff is just them gathering data. Uh Join fellow carnivores. What? What? What is this? Okay, anyway, let's get to something that matters. Something the other explosive thing. Bill Gates. Sorry for the wait. Um Meet Bill Gates, Jojo drive you. This is his whole itinerary. All right. This is this itinerary again. Excuse me. Itinerary again. Where's the email? I want to remind you, Bill Gates, for dinner, blah, 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 blah. Same thing. Prime Minister, nations, United Nations, blah, 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 blah. Friend of the Sultan. What? Lebanese father? I want to marry a girl. I want you to marry a girl of my choice. Son, I will choose my own bride. But the girl is Bill Gates' daughter. Well, in that case, okay. Oh, that is rich. Okay, this is how the Lebanese do business, my friend. Okay. All right, that's kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. Now where's the Epstein? Where's his email to Epstein? Bill Gates on 23rd. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. How did people find that? I feel like it's not in data set 10. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bill Gates is mentioned 2,638 times? Oh, how am I supposed to find this? Because I want to find it. I want to find it on the website. Like I don't want to pull the image for y'all. I want to find it. And then when I find it, I'm going to link it. Because again, I'm tired of people saying I'm like lying. Like I don't have a reason to lie. Like this is publicly available information. I just don't understand why people don't want to believe. Okay, another meeting with Bill Gates. Okay, let's go Bill Gates' wife. No, that's not it either. Okay, hold on. Because I have the image on my phone, so I just need to find a unique term that's in here that will help me pull this up. Oh, all right. So look, to get to it, I gotta go dear. If I go dear Bill, this should work. Wish you were here. Whoa. Okay. My time with you and Melinda has been great. Learning to finish responsibility. Blah 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 blah. The for-profit world. Okay. Um. What else? Okay. Hold on. I cannot believe because this is a sentence from there. Oh my God, there's so many. What the that you okay? What is it? There's only what? There's only 5 of these. Chosen to disregard. All right, cool. It's in data set 9. Bingo. This is that. I'm going to drop it in the chat, and then we're going to read. All right, we're going to read. Because again, I do not make anything up. I just have to find it. I just have to find it. And I know most people from Jeffrey Epstein to Jeffrey Epstein. So he sent this to himself? What? Hold on. Hold on. And then this. Yeah, he sent it to himself. So he didn't even send this out. Did it say 10? Yeah, he didn't even send it. I guess it's a draft. I think this is a draft. So I think he wanted to say this to him. The information contained in this communication is confidential and may be attorney-client privileged, may constitute blah 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 blah. All right, dear Bill, I cannot believe that you have chosen to disregard and discard our friendship. Discard our friendship developed over the last 6 years. I am aware that accidents happen. It is how each of us has chosen to deal with this unfortunate event that has me dismayed beyond comprehension. You have decided to discharge me from my job. Had Larry, your PR person, tell me that I engaged in morally inappropriate behavior, then asked me to be the major actor in a cover up so you can maintain the reputation that you have worked so hard to achieve. Shortly after my critical eye operation, I spent my day having your emails read to me so as to not miss a beat. When I could see out of one eye, my first task was to correct my vision so that I could read them myself. I assumed the dedication to our relation ran both ways. Larry has now asked me to recommit to a confidentiality agreement and have categorically told me that you were the firm mind that we should no longer have any direct ongoing business relationship, with total disregard for its impact on the public perception of my reputation. You have requested that I diligently avoid the truth, tell people that Bill would not invest with me, and craft answers that suit yours and Melinda's needs. In fairness, you did agree to send you a letter of my recommendation should a future employer ask for one. You have told me that Melinda insists on ignoring our friendship, not even communicating with you unless Larry is copied or present. Though you have consistently maintained that I could not have done a better job and that I was underpaid compared to my contribution. You then beyond Good God, it's so hard to read these words. Where did it go? Where was I at? Where was I at? You then, beyond all sense of fairness and frankly decency, said that as generous compensation for keeping the Gates reputation intact, you would let me keep what we agreed I had already owned, the investment participation, and give me a total of 2 years severance. Dang it. Similar to that of Christine Turner, a casualty of a former accident. I can assure you that if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have said, Boris, this is not your fault. I confessed to Melinda. You didn't. It was a moment of weakness, and I promise that will do anything within my power to make it right for you. I have more money than anyone needs, and I do my utmost to structure something that you will not be penalized for my error. Lucky for me, I have enough money to mediate a horrible situation. Though it will not heal the injury, it will make you secure in your future. In addition, I will bend over backwards to make sure your career, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Uh, Da, 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 da. You gave up the foundation. I'm very sorry, but as I believe time heals all wounds, the terrible pain felt currently will eventually pass. In regard, I suggest you buy the house that you had so so hard had your heart set on. And in addition to 5 year severance, will buy you out of the investment contract we had agreed on. 30 to 40% of $100 million partnership for $30 million in today's dollars. Terms and conditions to be agreed to. That's what I would have done had I been in your shoes. What I did receive, however, was a unfriendly, strongly worded email telling me how employable I am and that I should not look to you for any significant financial help in the future. To add insult to injury, you then subsequently, with your tears in your eyes, implore me to delete emails regarding your STD, your request that I provide you antibiotics that you can surreptitiously give to Melinda, and the description of your penis. You also made it clear for me that I am to not refer to blunt. That is another topic that must remain between the two of us. In return, all of these requests, da 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 da. So yeah, now this draft was written in July of 2013. I want to find something out. When did Bill Gates get divorced? Okay. I'll Google to use return. Okay. No, don't allow. It was hey, what are we reading? Epstein files, fam. The Epstein files. Right now, I'm on Bill Gates. I'm on Bill Gates. Like, just give me somebody famous and I'll put them in and see if they pop up. Um Now, here's the thing though. They got divorced after May 3rd. May 3rd of 2021. That's interesting. Uh the pair noted their marriage was irrevocably broken. Melinda later indicated that a lack of trust and unhealthy circumstances led to that decision. Bill Gates described the divorce as his biggest regret. There was no prenuptial agreement. They divided the assets through a separation contract. They initially continued to co-chair, but Melinda resigned in 2024. No wonder she did. He gave her an STD. He gave her an STD. And there's probably all sorts of other stuff going on. Oh, dear God. Tyra Banks. Okay. All right. That's what you want to know? You want to see Tyra Banks? Tyra Banks it is. Tyra Banks. Uh, let's see. Oh, I had to agree that I was 18. Oh, okay, this is Sports Illustrated cover. All right. Next. What is these girls in Cambodia? What? Hmm. Vince McMahon. Okay, okay, okay. I'll do him next. I'm trying to see if there's anything on November 16th. Donald Trump was elected president. Within hours, the United States was watched an unprecedented wave of hateful incidents, many of them perpetrated by people claiming to be Trump supporters. Our republic needs serious repair. Blah 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 blah. Why we needed to be reminded that Black Lives Matter. Okay, so this is an article, and this was sent to it was BCC'd on it. All right, cool. Um, the pages are blank. Oh, it's not. It's not blank. Well, 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 well. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. All right, so look, I'm gonna paste it in my private chat and see what it is. Yeah, the file is just broken. So the file is broken. Um, the file is broken. That's it. The file is broken. They just need to reload it. They just need to re-upload it. Because even the text that I copied was all jumbled up. Like it's not something's wrong with the file itself. This exhibit K. It's something's wrong with it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing damaging to Tyra Banks in here. Yeah, there's nothing damaging to Tyra Banks in here. You said Vince McMahon. Okay, let's see. Vince, right? McMahon. Mick. Yeah, Mick. How the fuck do you spell that? Oh, Mahan. Nope, he's not in here. Is that truly how you spell his name? Is that truly how you spell Mick? Is that it? This? What if I got rid of this? What if I just did Vince? Oh dear God, there's a bunch of different Vince Bacardi, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm not reading all that shit. Um, so Vince McMahon, if that's his name and how you spell it, he's not in here. Any other celebrities you want me to look up? Anybody else? I mean, you know what? We did look up Jay-Z, so I'm just curious. This is just a random. This is just an article. This is just something to read. Yeah, this is something to read. Um, there's no allegation or anything. This is just mentioning him as an artist. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy about Kanye West in here, and that's funny considering that Kanye is crazy. Um, let's do this. Tickets to Beyonce. So sure, I will investigate. Could you please help me? Tickets to Beyonce concert. Okay, and it's Ticketmaster. All right, they were fans of Beyonce. Nothing incriminating about that. Uh, yep, concert. My bro would love to go to the Beyonce concert, Beyonce concert, Beyonce concert, Beyonce concert, Beyonce concert. It's a 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 concert. Close the deal with them. What is this? Them with Beyonce or Fergie, which will require capital and stock. I will send the materials. Okay, so they were trying to book. Yeah, they're trying to book Beyonce or Fergie. Yeah, I Googled it before typing. Okay. Well, yeah, that one's not it. Let's go because he was in here before. Chris Tucker called to say he will be in NY Monday and wonder if you could do dinner. So Chris Tucker was doing dinner with Jeffrey Epstein. Chris Tucker called. Oh yeah, that's the same one. Same one. That's funny. Chris Tucker will be stopping by to see Jeffrey Epstein sometime before his show tonight. No exact time was given. Okay. All right. So Chris Tucker was a friend. I mean, you were just stopping by. Chris Tucker called to say he wondered if you could do dinner. Okay, that's the same thing. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same email. Good God, how many copies of the same email? Why'd they black out who this was to? Who did they send this to? Why is this blacked out? Why'd they black out who this was to? That doesn't make sense. Why? 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 Who did they send that to? And then they blacked out the name. He is here with his son right now. Thanks. Who is it from? From Epstein? Why are they blacking that out? Like, some of these redactions don't make any sense. These redactions don't make a lick of sense. Like, at all. Yeah, it went to Jeffrey Epstein, and we already know who this is from. We already know who this is from because the other redactions. Okay, hiding the phone number, fine, fine, I'll take that. But hiding who this message is from, when we can go back, Hold on, wait, that's the same one. Hold on, no, not that one. Not that one. Fuck. Like Leslie, it had to be one of them, like one of these people that was already revealed. Like, this is kind of stupid. Flight summary chart. Oh, so these are the flight logs. These are the real flight logs. Oh, okay. 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 And Chris Tucker is in here on a flight to Africa. That's interesting. But this is like the real flight log. Because previously, I don't know if y'all remember, but like it was like this Excel document and all this. But this is the flight logs. This is it. This is everything. Matter of fact, let me just do this. Flight logs. Y'all are welcome. Y'all are welcome. Then we'll take you to the flight logs. I'm so disturbed. Like at the end of the day, like, and I'm going through this, I'm just disturbed. Like, how do you have this much information on somebody being, and it just, look at this. It goes on. This is years. This is years. This is from 98, 99, 2000, 2001. Yeah, this is nuts. This is nuts. This is crazy. Chris Tucker cannot number the days disconnected. From Epstein to Leslie. Yeah, so they blacked this out. But what's the point of blacking anything out when we got it from the other thing? This is so. This doesn't make any sense. This is so haphazardly put together. I mean, granted, this is how they were logging the information, I guess. But man, this is hard. This makes it really, really hard to like distinguish or find different stuff. It makes it really hard. And I think this is on purpose. I think it's meant to be really hard on purpose. Um, but yeah. Uh, ow. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I almost got a hangnail, so I just really wanted to get that off before it became one. Anyway, anybody else that y'all want me to look up? Anybody else? Anybody? Anybody else you want me to look up? Anybody else? You name it, I'll look them up. Because I've almost been at this for an hour, and I kind of want to just stop, and I want to decompress, and I want to think about what I just read, and the things that I was reading. I kind of just want to just get out of this. Like this is one of those stories. Let me make myself bigger. This is one of those stories, like the Epstein file stuff, that it just, like, if you're a decent human being, it should disturb you at your core. But this is just he was just freely just doing whatever. And these other rich people, they were hanging out with him and they were just doing whatever. And it was just okay. It was just okay. It was just okay. And many other people were participating in different levels and was handlers for this woman and that woman. And there's so much trafficking. There's so much trafficking. Like I've never even seen anything like this, read anything like this. The scale is irrational. The scale is impossible, improbable. It it pains my heart. It hurts my soul. It pains my heart and it hurts my soul. Um, yeah, yeah. I think I'll get off of this for now. Obviously, I have two videos that are coming out tomorrow. Um, and those videos are And I'll just tell y'all this while we're here right now. Those videos are actually I have the thumbnails for those. So it's actually easier to just go over here. A prisoner trying to rub on the detective's booty. All right, he's locked up, and then I'm obviously going to talk about Lakari exposing himself as a pedophile. But anyway, yeah, uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like people thought I was lying. Like talking about sources, trust me, bro. Like people thought I was lying, man, and then I had to give them the website and tell them to just go look it up. Like, bro, yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, I thank y'all so much for watching. Remember to if you're here right now, please like the live. Okay, it helps me out a lot. If you want more content like this, please subscribe. And just remember, like, if you leave any comments or anything like that of stuff you want me to cover or look into, or you think of a name that you want me to search up, I'll do another live stream and I'll go through the files again. All right, you know. And yeah, just remember, uh Pusha T is a possible handler. All right, alleged handler. Jay-Z allegedly assaulted a woman. Bill Gates allegedly got an STD from a woman that was trafficked to him, or he was trafficking, or whatever, however that happened. Uh, and that Drake ain't in here. Jamie Foxx is getting a bad rep for something that's common practice, and the woman wanted to get paid to have sex. It's and it's an adult, so I it's hard to be mad at it. Um, Seeing how people was misleading the public on that one. But yeah, either way it goes. Again, this is all alleged because it wasn't proven in a court of law. Just gonna end it there. Thank you so much. I'm up out of here. Peace.